Hey, my name is Alice, and I'm always quite the angel, except when I poisoned my aunt with arsenic. Just kidding.
Hey, my name is Alice, but it used to be Adolf. I used to be an awesome athlete, but now I teach aerobics.
Hey, my name is Alice is a collection of vignettes as opposed to a story with a plot line that has a beginning, middle, and end. This is for and about women and the different situations and emotions that we find ourselves going through and in. 1 minute will have you laughing your head off at something very, very funny that women understand and relate to, and the next minute it says exploring poignant relationships, such as the relationship between sisters or the relationship between lifelong friends.
You hush my mouth and still me with a song that I've never heard. I guess it means that you are just too beautiful for words. I actually wasn't really nervous about the audition at first, but then like the day before I had strep throat, so I was nervous about it. But I was pretty confident because everybody knows, you know, how I sound. So if I'm sick one day, it's not like they've never heard me sing before. So I wasn't really nervous about the audition process.
So, Mommy, I don't think I should have to wear this dress.
Part of the audition process was to do some improv, and I'm really not an actor, so I really was nervous to do that. But it went well. It was okay. I had to pretend to be a 5-year-old child, telling her mom I didn't want to wear a dress.
I look way better in the clothes that I wear because I can move in them and I can run and play in them, and it's so much fun. And I don't have to wear this dress that is so itchy and so not fun, and I just don't like it.
The auditions was kind of spur of the moment. I wasn't gonna do it.
Darling, there's no way, no way I'm living without you.
Honestly, I felt like I didn't do well. I don't know. I've never auditioned for anything, and I've never had to like read a script on the spot. So I really thought that was horrible. Well, how about if I eat one for you? And then, yeah, okay then. See? Mama did it!
You express yourself, you come, you audition, you take the risk, and then, you know, some people are cast and some are not, and that was very, very hard for me. Really, I could have cast that show 3 times. The 6 students who were not cast could easily have done the show. It was just a matter of trying to achieve a balance.
Sorry. Don't ignore me, honey. You're not that pretty. Wow, look at them gazoombas.
Rehearsals always make the show. How you rehearse is how you perform on stage.
Put that together. I'm going to play with my little part. And 1 week.
Rehearsals were really long, and there were a lot of them, but I thought they were really fun. I enjoyed them. There were some people who were a little negative, but you know, you just gotta take the positives out of things.
Okay, so grab the microphone from her. We want to expose ourselves, and we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Oh yes, by golly. We want to expose ourselves on national TV. Exposure, Wanda. We want exposure.
Oh wait, no, you gave your microphone back to her. Okay. Exposure, Wanda. We want exposure.
When you're in an ensemble cast, such as this is, and someone doesn't come up, it affects the whole cast.
Hey, my name is Alice, and my boyfriend's name is Alejandro. He's from Argentina, and he loves my accent.
If you're not here when I'm choreographing your number, I'm not going to choreograph you into the number. On Thursday night, if you are not here for finale, educated feet, and/or trash, you will not be blocked into the number, and I will put someone else in.
To have a little come to Jesus email with everybody about being in the show. I had to say, if you were not able to commit to the show or you didn't want to be in this show, then there are other students waiting who would love to take your part. And I think that got everybody's attention because we had a little bit of whining, which is pretty typical of this type of process, you know, that you get tired and you start whining, and why am I doing this? This is my free time, yada, yada, yada. I think at the end they all would have said it was worth it.
And so tonight I would like to sing for you the lullaby my papa sang to me. En français, madame. Parlez-vous français, chanson Paris, feeling mignon, n'est-ce pas?
The dress rehearsal is always the nerve-wracking rehearsal. For me, for everybody, for everybody.
I am a woman. A dying swan!
I actually think I did better in the dress rehearsal than I did in the actual performance. But it went really well. People were really excited. And the audience showed up too. So that was cool.
Level that is way beyond her years. I'm sorry, but it's getting on my nerves. I'm sorry? Don't fit it, Mrs. Johnson.
We had some sound issues the night of dress rehearsal, and Patrick, who's our technical director, did a great job.
We lost Emily halfway through. I mean, I didn't get her in.
It just died?
Well, no, her mix, I don't know if she's. I don't know. We just lost her.
When I heard you, I was just blown away. But I didn't hear you much of the time. It's not about the mics. You just got to raise that level.
Patrick and Ms. Wilson just told us to project, and we did. I think once we actually had a crowd in there and we had some other energy to feed off of, we didn't really have a problem projecting and making sure we were heard.
Okay, so let's go from here, right?
I wasn't too nervous. I was a healthy amount of nervous. But I wasn't, I don't have very bad stage fright, so it was pretty okay.
I was freaking out. I was backstage, and I was in the dressing room with Tia and Monique, and I was like, yo, I'm so nervous. And they were like, just breathe. It's going to be okay. And my heart was pounding, and we heard Louise say, everyone on stage, we're about to begin the opening number in 5 minutes or whatever. And my heart just boom, 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 boom. So the closer I got on stage, the more I'm shaking. I'm just like, oh gosh, what did I get myself into? I knew I should have auditioned. And then Taji walks out, and you see everyone, and like, it's just, everyone's in the back, they're just like dancing, getting pumped up, and I'm like, okay, I can do this, I can do this. And by the time I run out on stage, it's like pure adrenaline. You're just going off of that, and it's like you don't look at anybody. You're just like, okay, I can do this. Once I got through the first number, I was like, okay, I can do this. So it was great. Oh my God.
Energy is great, she says, but she's saying the audience is just a little bit tight, so y'all have to give a little bit more so y'all can listen to up even more. She says that when Miss May came out, that's when they started listening up. Yeah. So, especially I want the girls who are backstage definitely dancing to get them psyched up, okay?
I think musical theater is important. Going to shows is important because it's part of our culture. People have always, told stories, done some form of theater, from way back when. So, just keeping that spirit alive, the spirit of storytelling, of, sharing, in music and performance. I think that's important.
Transforms lives. The arts transform lives for the better. And I can't imagine being in a world without the beauty of dance and visual art and music and drama. I don't think I would want to be there if everything was just cut and dried. It helps us to express ourselves. It causes us to be able to go to the core of what it is to be human. And sometimes you'll hear a piece of music and it's so beautiful it makes tears come in your eyes, and then sometimes you'll see a monologue like we had in our show that was so funny it made you just do a good old belly laugh. And so the arts has that kind of transforming power for each one of us to make our lives better and to affect the quality of our lives.
My life without theater would be bland. I wouldn't be me.
Life without theater would just be blah. That's the best. There's no words. It would just be dry.
I mean, music is part of every person's life. I mean, we live by the beat of our own hearts. We all have a kind of rhythm that we go through in our days. Without music and theater, without that way of expressing ourselves, I just think we wouldn't live.